we have reports of Israel launching new attacks on targets in Lebanon on Thursday. Give us what's the latest on the ground.
Well, I think today it's a bit better. There was some escalation from Israel and from Hezbollah. And Hezbollah hit Safad and they hit northern cities as well. But I think it's better today. And hopefully it goes back to skirmishes like a couple kilometers from the blue line or the border line.
For a while, sir, there have been concerns that Israel could open a second front in the war against Hamas. What is the likelihood?
You know, Israel has been fighting wars since 1948, 47 even. It's time for them to try peace, and we want peace. There is a UN Security Council resolution 1701. Would like to implement it fully. We will not have solutions for their people to come back to the villages. This is their problem, not our problem. So we want really a solution. We want a solution for the borders. We'd like to see our borders with Israel like Egypt's war with borders with Israel, and so is Jordan. So the Israelis should be glad and happy that we are asking for that, but we don't see them this way so far.
But speaking of solutions, I would like to get your thoughts on this French proposal that is essentially aiming at pushing, at creating a withdrawal of Hezbollah. You've told me that you have concerns with this proposal. Outline to us why.
Well, because it's half solution. It does not talk about the return of occupied lands that Israel occupied, Lebanese occupied land. I'm not talking about others. And this land should all be given back to Lebanon. And the border of 1949, which was put in 1923, should be the border between us and Israel. And therefore, if you go back to it, we need a full solution, not half solutions, because half solutions, in no time, they produce more wars and more friction and more tension. So let's have a solution that is good for everybody, and that we know that this is the border, and we can act accordingly.
But what is the likelihood of a solution? Because when you look at the Middle East, and you've raised in the past concerns of a potential regional war, we're seeing growing tensions. I mean, what's happening in the Red Sea is a good example of these escalating tensions. Where are these solutions going to come from?
Look, the UN and the main actors in the UN, like the United States and France and others. But I'll tell you, I know that the Israelis threaten us all the time with wars, with escalating the war, with launching war over Lebanon. It's not going to be a picnic. Hezbollah has had experience with wars and has, according to Israeli figures, has more weapons than Hamas has. And it could develop to a regional war because other allies of Hezbollah, like in Yemen, in Iraq, in Syria, they're not going to stand waiting for Israel to do what it will. So it's not going to be an easy war. And I recommend to Israel that it would not stop talking about wars and let's talk about peace.